Welcome, my lovely light, to day 13 of the Strong Calm Mama 21-Day Yoga Challenge. Today is our practice to get confident. I've been hearing a lot of women say that they want to target on weight loss and body fat that's sticking around. I promise when you get confident in your body, that weight just starts shedding. So come with an open heart and an open mind, and together, let us get confident. Welcome, my lovely lights. Join me standing to Yoga Bliss with Shelly, and I am your guide, Shelly. All right, wide open feet, stretches about hip distance apart. Just take a moment, hands on the hip, and just peek off to the left side of the mat. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. So as we do this, these are mindful movements. Today's practice, when I was really thinking about how I wanted to bring confidence to women all around the world, beautiful mamas just like you, I know that for myself, I lost a lot of confidence in my body after I had my kids. And honestly, my whole life, I've never been a super confident woman. It's been something that has just come over years and years. And the more I delve into my practice, hip pops out, the more confident I get. So this time we're gonna just swing the hips around from side to side. So I find this grandiose confidence the more I come onto my mat. So hips swing around, one leg is gonna straighten while the other leg is gonna bend. So really mindfully, activate the four corners in your feet. In yoga, we refer to four touch points, meaning the two in the front pad, I'm pretending like this is my foot, two in the heel pad, all the toes. Really swing the hips around. Your hips are your space of sometimes we can feel sexy and sassy, and sometimes we can just feel like, ugh. And being a mama, I know that I kind of stopped feeling sexy or sassy. Now this time we're gonna just bend from side to side. These are mindful. And really I want you to kind of guide your stance out as we begin our practice here in being confident. And what does it mean to be confident? Confidence is an inner job. Something that I used to think that I would get from somewhere else. This false perception of, I will be confident when I have children, when I'm married, when I have the car, when I have the promotion. Your confidence, my love, starts with you. So mindfully now, keeping your bottom down, so I'm gonna show you from the side, keep the bottom down, and we're doing these kind of like slides from side to side. Keep that heart up. Beautiful work, my lovely light. Really, I want you to show up for yourself. You only get out of your practice what you bring. So bring it. BYOE, bring your own energy. Can you with me for a moment, just kind of maybe lackadaisically, is that a word? It is somehow. I want you to straighten your legs, slump your shoulders, and hunch forward. How confident do you feel when you are like this? Maybe make a frowny face. And now I want you to inhale, raise it up with the hips, hands on the hips, squeeze those booty cheeks in together. Really exhale, puffing up your chest. This is not like an ego confidence, and I want to get this straight. This is like an authentic, I am embodied and empowered by the woman who I am. So shoulders are up and back, and maybe you can join me. You can put your hands on your hips a little bit here extra. I know sometimes we can perceive this as like a sassy thing. Maybe you need to bring a little bit of sass. So notice that exhale, maybe fold, arch it forward, feet are still widen, and then inhale, rise your energy up, because you can boost your confidence by changing the way that you stand. So exhale as we fold it forward here. Inhale, raise half flat back here. Exhale to fold it forward, my lovelies. If you can reach big old kickstand, hands down. Exhale, fold forward. And I want to share with you that wide-legged forward folds and forward folds in general can be my arch nemesis. So if there's ever a posture that we're doing or something that's really hard, I just encourage you to be kind to yourself, because it's a practice, it's not a perfect. And if there's something that you're really resisting, I want you to linger there. So maybe exhale. You can ragdoll the arms side to side. You can grab elbow to elbow here and just let yourself fold here. And so awakening our ability to have confidence, it is a lovely practice. It doesn't come overnight, although sometimes you can really empower yourself to come overnight. Inhale that breath. Exhale. So we're going to do a mindful movement. If you aren't elbow to elbow, grab the elbows and then inhale, drive the shoulders all the way up with the elbows up and around. So this movement is coming from the hips, a bend in the knee that presses up, a creative movement, and over. So feel what it feels like once you get kind of down. This is an inversion in yoga when we put our head below our hearts. And then once you raise it up, if you keep your hands in front of your face, you don't have that much confidence. Can you shoot your shoulders up, up, up a little higher? Raise your heart here, smile. Exhale, one full cycle all the way down. Folding hip hinges forward. Inhale back at center. Ooh, now let's get a little tricky, my lovely, like opposite direction. So driving the body down. Let that body fold forward. Get that gentle bend in the knees here. Inhale, lift it up. Raise yourself up. Dust yourself off. I love that old saying, like, get yourself up and dust yourself off, because no one is going to give you the confidence that you've been craving. No one is except for you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise it up. And this is interesting. So my daughter has this lovely book, had this book called The Confidence Code for Girls. Exhale, arms go heavy here, my lovely light. Inhale, raise here for a lovely goddess squat. Singing. We're singing. I'm in a store and I'm singing. Name the movie. It's Elf. It's a good movie. Okay, side to side. Back. Really, now we're going to pump in these kind of lateral lunges. So push the energy up. So what I was saying is my daughter had this book called The Confidence Code for Girls. The more you get to know me, you'll know I am a seeker. I love growth, personal growth. I'm kind of like I don't want to call myself a junkie, because I'm not a junkie. I'm like, oh, I love it. So naturally, up to the center, press it down, bring it on up. I got my daughter, this book called The Confidence Code for Girls, and she'd read it several times. And she had this friend who was really struggling at school back when she was doing in-person school at the beginning of the year. Take these. Can you pump it up a little bit? She brings the book to school with this beautiful intention, like, oh, I want to give this to my friend. Like, I think this book would really help her, because as women, as girls, we need confidence. Like, it's fleeting. And this was this pivotal shaming moment. So my daughter gives the book to the friend. There's about 3 friends around, and a girl looks at her and goes, you need help with confidence? Oh, that's sad. Or something along the lines of that. And it really was like, squeeze me, heels dive in here. Now bringing those feet up, 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 and then we're gonna exhale. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, raise it up. We've been doing a lot of these squatty squats because we're getting really good. 1, 2, 3, down. And so isn't it so interesting how something as simple as my daughter's kind heart, her spirit, like trying to be like, oh my gosh, this will really help you. It really helped me. And my daughter is one of the most confident girls I know. And now as we come down, we're going to raise one heel up. And I like to do kind of like this fun movement with one arm and then press it down. I really think that boosting our confidence is doing things out of the box. Get weird with me. In my house, when someone's like, oh my gosh, you're such a weirdo, I'm always like, thank you. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for noticing. Maybe you can go forward a little weirdness. Can you raise the heels up? Can you shoo, Shakti hands side to side? Maybe can you straighten out one leg? Get a little free, a little floaty here, or maybe power through, bounce, press, bounce. Let's go. Pulse, pulse, down, pulse, pulse, down, pulse, pulse, down, pulse, pulse, down, pulse, pulse, to the center, over. My brain works much better when I tell myself, pulse, pulse, down. So if that was getting annoying for you, apologies, but that's what works best for me. Press it down over the side. Inhale, bring it up now. Heel up, heel up. Bring your hand up, make a confident movement. So it's time to heal the old blah, blah story of confidence, or that being confident makes you pompous or ignorant or whatever the words are that we attach to it. Because did you practice with me yesterday for that beautiful freaking singing bowl session? That is like one of my, I love bringing sound healing. And if you haven't, I encourage you after this, it's only in like 9 or 10 minutes, and it's just this beautiful sound healing. My thighs are burning. How are yours doing? We're doing good stuff. Inhale, take a break. In yoga, we call this heel toe, shake, shake, Shake it on out. We're healing the way that we think about ourselves. Exhale. Now, can you jump with me to the side? Lovely work. Exhale, arms reach down towards the mat, wide open starfish, hands presses on back, sinks back into the sit bones here for a downward facing dog. Really press, expand through the hands. Inhale, forward into this plank position. So down dog, presses back. Let go of any perceptions of where your heels need to be and let them be where they are. Come forward here to plank pose. If you are having a really hard time in plank pose, you can go onto the knees. So you would send it back, kind of like an extended child's pose, and then you would sink forward, hug that belly in. So there's always a modification. And I encourage you that if during this practice, any of the practices that I teach to you or any other teachers, where you find yourself in a moment where you're like, back off, listen to yourself, but also challenge yourself. Find that edge, that space between too much and not enough. Send it forward. So as you send it on forward here, press it back. I love to come forward and bring the weight into my toes. Exhale it back. So as I say this, I'm getting this really horrible pain in my wrist. I've already done my own practice today and taught in person today. So we're gonna exhale here, my lovely light, sink down to the belly. As you come to the belly, join me in rolling to a side. And as you roll to a side, kick standing with this top arm. And we're going to do a lovely practice where we drive the knees in and then exhale, send them out. Inhale the knees in, exhale, send them away. Inhale, finding confidence. I have found it comes when you're standing up. It comes when you're sitting down. It comes when you're on your side. And you must find yourself in these poses that might be a little weird, that might be a little awkward, that prepare you for those moments in life. So if this is really hard, maybe you can just do that top leg. Send it away. Inhale it up. Send it away. If you're feeling like a double wobble whammy. So we're kind of drawing our feet together straight, and then we're coming in for like an open side froggy here. Exhale, send it away. Or if your body's like, okay, I'm gonna work with that top leg. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, send it away. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, send it away. I always dislike classes where you don't get a variation. So if I forget to offer you a variation, I apologize, and I really ask you to trust your body. Lovely work here. I'm gonna offer a couple different variations. So first variation is down on this arm. You can always come up high. I'm having a little bit of a wrist issue today, so I'm gonna stay down. First variation is going to be a bend to the knee back, opposite leg, reaches out, hand on the hip. First variation, okay? Second, leg lengthens long, and then other leg comes in the front. What feels best for you today? So it's just a simple transition. Check in. I can get, this is called a side plank that we can do here. And honestly, it's really hard for me. I'll show you, I can rock out a side plank for a little bit, but it gets pretty tricky and not many people can do that. So pick this side plank variation, hand on the hip. And now, can you drive that heel up towards the sit bone, and then exhale, extend it long and tap it down. Inhale, heel drives to the sit bone. Exhales, leg long and strong. Good, back down to the mat. Heel drives towards that sit bone. Build confidence by building strength in your body. The stronger I get, my lovely, the more confidence I get. I used to be one of these like, must be skinny, and if I'm not skinny, I'm a failure. I have no confidence. I don't know, the older I get, I just want to be strong and fit, and I want to feel healthy. Straight leg, tap it down. 2 more full cycles. Heel comes in mindfully, leg reaches long, taps down. It's mindful movement coming from the hip, from the bottom. Bring it in, send it long, tap it down, and now can you with me hold for 10, 9, shoulders can stack over shoulders, maybe a cactus arm, 7, 6, I am calm, I am confident, I am in control, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, that was a little burny. Do you have some water with you? Grab yourself a little water swig. Other side, last hard movement, and we're moving into our cool down. I'm so proud of you. You're doing hard things. Sometimes after I do a pose like that, like I just got a wicked butt Charlie horse. So hi, wherever you are, rub out your butt cheek because we're all just people here. Okay, so on the other side, down here, right? You can relax here. You can use a pillow here. So you're on the side. It's kind of like a balance between the front side and the side butt. So toes, okay, first variation, leg can stay on the bottom long, and leg's gonna exhale, and then it's gonna come up like a little froggy, extend long. Use this top arm, my lovely, like a kickstand. Second variation, if you're feeling it, you can froggy the feet together and then send it out. Holy macaroni sandwiches. So I felt myself really leaning forward. So set yourself up for success here. Send it away. Bring that froggy in. Do awkward, weird things that will strengthen and empower you because you are strong, you are empowered, and you are confident. And getting confidence starts on your mat. It starts when you show up for yourself. The more you show up for yourself, I promise you, the more confidence that you will get. And it's not gonna matter how many new clothes or new car or new house or kids or dogs or cats or plants that you get, because believe you me, sister, I have been and walked that bumpy road. It's all about your ability to freaking love, accept, and approve of yourself. And that's where your confidence comes. And it comes when you are willing to not care what anyone thinks about you. And this is not in a stuck-up, snobby way. This is in a empowered way that I love myself that much because you freaking matter. Okay, last one, sends it out, inhales it up. Okay, now coming down, we're gonna offer those variations once again. So I am going on my forearm. If you wanna go up high and you're feeling like a rock star it out. It's not in my practice today. So I'm taking myself, meeting myself where I am. That first option, so this shoulder is gonna align with this elbow here and set it up. So first variation is a bend to the leg underneath of you. The opposite leg is going to lengthen long. Okay, second variation. Wait, Shelly, did we forget something? No, this is what we were doing. Second variation, sometimes my mind's like, Shelly, what are you doing? You're teaching so many classes, you got this. Second variation, opposite leg lengthens long. It's just a switch. Top leg comes over, up. La, 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 la. So I think what I did was down here. Yes, we were down here. You know what? I think I'm missing something. I am. We're missing that one-legged where we post it up. No, this is it. We're doing it. I'm sorry. I'm having a human moment. So posting up here, this is it. We've got it. I figured it out. Did you figure it out? Okay, bottom leg for me underneath of here. And then it's that heel drives in, which I guess that if you were doing the opposite direction, you really wouldn't be able to do this pose. So I kind of a little bit had a mess up there. So that's okay. I got this. Okay, so heel drives in. Leg lengthens long out to the side, and then it taps down. So yeah, you wouldn't really be able to do this with that other way. So I'm letting that go. Okay, heel goes in, leg lengthens long, taps down to the ground. Find strength here. So sometimes I know I'm like, oh my gosh, if I take a class and someone's doing a side plank, I'm like, how is she doing that without her? Like, so right now I have a pretty big gap between my wrist, and that's just what's happening. So sometimes I like to take and smash and help. Maybe smash is not the right word. So heel, leg out, taps down. Press and encourage your arm to stay down. But sometimes it's just like, you know, I'm doing the best I can. Heel, out, down. Two more. Heel drives to the sit bone, leg stretches long and strong. Lovely work, comes down. Last one, heel comes in, sends it away, long and strong. Okay, now at that leg tap here, we're gonna hold for 10, side plank. 9, I am strong. 9, I am calm. 8, I am confident. Hug it in through the bottom. I am in control. Draw your body up. 5, 4, press it away. 3, feel the support from the earth. 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, you just did that. I high five you. You are a beautiful light. Wonderful work. Coming in for that little mini crabberton. And just with me, do a butterfly. So that's soles of the feet kissing soles of the feet. Oh my goodness, that feels so freaking good. I'm kind of getting a little Charlie horse. Hands reach behind you. A little bit of an awkward movement, but getting a double stretch here, which I love. That 2 for 1. So side, side as we cool down. You are amazing. I'm so proud of you for showing up for yourself and getting confident. It's a practice and you have to just keep showing up. And I encourage you, my lovely, to really tap into your gait, your posture. And so even just sitting here, I'm going to bring us back to our sit bones fully up in an upright position. So you can meet here in a crisscross applesauce. I've been working hard at this. I do a little bit, it's called this half of this externally rotated kind of yogi seat. I know some people can do it. It's a half of a lotus. So if you can bust out a half a lotus, that's great. If not, you can also cross one heel in towards your pelvic wall and then drive the other one in front of it, or opposite way. So really here with the hands on the knees, get confident with me as we real quick though, feel what it feels like to be slouchy and droopy like we began this practice. And I want you to send your energy up tall, 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 high to the sky. Raise that energy up. Shake your hair because you are freaking lovely. Maybe flip that pony. And I really want you to exhale one hand to one side. Inhale, bring that beautiful hand up. Smile because confidence comes the moment you decide to truly love and accept yourself just the way you are. And it's not you when you lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 200 pounds. It's you here in this moment. Exhale, the opposite arm floats down to the earth, kickstand hands. Opposite arm reaches up and over, because I know that it can sound a little contradictory, but you can truly love yourself as you are. Will you work at being a better you? Because you matter. And being alive today, being here today, showing up is freaking enough. Inhale that breath that comes in. Exhale, both hands reach high to the sky. Really take up space here. I mean, girl, you take up space. Fill up this space. I am holding space for you because your journey with confidence is yours and no one gets to take that away from you. So exhale those hands down and draw that heart up. Pull the shoulders up and back. And any time where you're just feeling like, low energy, I want you to shoot your heart up, shoot the shoulders up and back, shake your hair and freaking smile. And I want you to walk with confidence. I want you to talk with confidence. I want you to act with confidence. And if anything, you fake it until you make it. And you just start acting confident in a way that a beautiful actress would. And if you are an actress, I've never considered myself an actress, but I love this saying, fake it until you make it. So you show up as you. Join me as our arms reach wide, 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 hug across the midsection, bow your chin, close your eyes for a moment and repeat after me. I love you. Smile because you are lovely. I love you. I love you. I approve of you just the way you are. I approve of you just the way you are. I approve of you just the way you are. I accept you. I truly accept you. I accept you. Hug yourself in and smile, smile, smile because you are worthy of all of those words. Palms kissing palms to that heart center. Just taking a moment to really honor and acknowledge that confidence growth within you. And maybe you can just feel that spark, that start of something new, of something expansive. The love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you. Namaste, my lovely light. I am so proud of you. I can just feel that your confidence is already stepping up. And remember, being confident is a practice. It's not a perfect. And just start acting in ways that a confident woman would. Start doing things. Start standing up differently. And I promise that you will start feeling more and more confident. And keep showing up here. Don't give up on yourself. If this is your first practice, welcome. Please share and subscribe. Start from day one, because I promise you this 21-day yoga challenge is really going to help boost your confidence. It's a sure way. It's all of my favorite loves here. And just showing up together is so powerful. I love you. I will see you back here tomorrow for day 14. Is it 14? Is it 14? That's 2 weeks. Woo, woo, woo.